Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm that doll guy and I bring to you today my little set of Wave 2 Barbie Looks dolls. I've already reviewed number 7, Tamika. And I just thought I'd take a minute and kind of show her hair, her hair reset. I want to make her look a little bit more like her promo shots. So I just did a little straw and hairpin kind of method where I just took off pieces, I separated pieces of her hair. And if you want to see how it looked like before, take a look at my video review of her. It was like a little bit long and lanky and excuse me, it wasn't all curly and glam and really showing off the highlights the way the promo shot did. So I decided to do the straw and hairpin method, just separated strands of her hair, and I clip a hairpin inside of just a cut straw. My cut straw lengths are like, I don't know, 1.5 inches, 2 inches long. So then you just clip the hairpin inside the straw, and then you use it almost like a hair curler, and you just kind of clamp the end of the hair. You wet it, clamp it, against the straw, and then roll up or roll down or roll over, whichever direction you want, and make sure the straw is like rolled that way, the natural roll of the straw. And then I just did some multi curls here, which I think look a lot better. I mean, it's not perfect, but it definitely is better than what it was. So she's cute, like her. She's sassy. I did a photo shoot of them in a club, obviously. So we're still doing the club background. And I'm going to be putting those photos on Instagram. It's a storyline of Barbie going to the club with her entourage to recruit another wave of models for her agency, Malibu Models Inc. But anyway, so there is Tamika. And in my last video, I mean, I replaced her body with a different one. She had a scratched torso, so I just changed her out. So, and so we have model number 8, Andra, and model number 9, Cam. So let's take a look at Andra first, ladies first. So she is a platinum blonde, flocked on both sides of the head with a little asymmetrical cut. Can't really see the flocked like this side. You might notice her ears are pierced. I did that for the photo shoot. She didn't come pierced. But so, and I gave her hair just a little bit of a little bit of poof and oomph to it, and kind of just a little bit of a different kind of take on its original style, just because I wanted to. So she has a really beautiful face. The makeup is dramatic. She has the RBF effect going on, the resting bitch face that I like. She has, I don't know, the blue eyes? I haven't really looked. Excuse me. Brats. Little baby brats. And I ordered 2 of each, just because I am that person who always loses in the bad doll lottery. So I got 2 of each so I could pick the one that I wanted the most and then just flip the others on eBay. So the one I decided to keep of the 2 was this one. She had a more glossy lip. Look how shiny her lip is on both. I'm not sure if I get it close up. The screening is not perfect, but it's not awful. I've seen worse. Her lip's a little bit out of the line, but that's for us OCD people to worry about and not the rest of you. But look how glossy her lip is. I really like that shine. Others are more matte, and this eye makeup was just a little bit darker. I've talked before in videos about the high color, regular color kind of different screenings of dolls. If you look at them, you'll see that some are screened a little bit more high color. She's one of those gals, and I'm happy about that. The other one, she was just as pretty, but just her lip was more matte, and her eye makeup was just a little less bright and colorful. So she has just a black top and then the silver pleated pleather skirt and black boots that are asymmetrical. Cute, very basic, but I do like just her. This is obviously a new face mold that they created thanks to the design of Bill Greening, who's a friend of mine on Facebook. I'm sure he's a friend of lots of people. reviewing as well. She's of the standard size. People mistook her for being the tall, and she's not. She's on a pale, made-to-move body. We can do like a 360, I guess. I don't know what else I can say about this gal, but I just really like her. Ugh, these allergies. There's her flocked head. You can see the stamp inside the back. You could probably move that. You guys can, I mean, her hair has a lot of product in it, but you can just kind of wet it and manipulate it as you want to cover whatever or style however, but you just have to be really careful not to get water on that flocking. Just do not get water on that flocking. Don't do it. I've never done it because I heard the horror stories beforehand, and I've never been a risk taker. So she's gorgeous, isn't she? And I'm keeping all my first wave looks their face mold names. So that's Tamika, Andra, and then we have Cam. So Cam, the male model of the line, has long rooted hair pulled back in like a, I don't know, a ponytail, I guess. Love his face. This is also a new face mold. It's got like great eyes, great lip color. I've seen some males with lip color look pretty bad, but that's you know, as far as looking like lipstick. I mean, I guess it's like a little bit pink. Maybe they should have gone maybe a little bit, I don't know, darker, but you know, I'm good with it. The only thing I did not like upon unboxing this doll was, and you'll want to be mindful, is underneath his shoulder straps, they had those little two-sided sticky tape pieces that every time they do that, parts of the like chunks of the fabric actually stick to that tape, and it bugs me. It doesn't really shred the material, but it does stretch it out. It kind of takes some of the, I don't know if we can see it here, but it kind of frays a little bit. It just makes it not great. So I wish they would not do that. Don't do that, Mattel. Stop it. And you have to get it off by wetting it with warm water or rubbing alcohol or something. You just kind of saturate it with that, and then you can just kind of like very carefully start picking at the edges, and it lifts up. It's not a glue, it's like a tape. He has the made-to-move body. He has the same material pants that Andrea has for her skirt, the silver kind of pleather thing, and these really cool boots. I do like these boots. I think they're pretty detailed. He moves well, of course. Very basic outfit. There have been people that I've been seeing on social media kind of like hating on the silver. Why? Why? Who doesn't love silver? Come on, it's cool. I mean, look at her. She's all sparkly. She's all shiny. I mean, the first wave had the black and white motif, and this one's kicking the black and silver motif. Why hate on the silver? No. We like silver. Of course, I respect everybody's opinion. So I don't know what more I can say about Cam, but I do like him. If I had to guess, like, I mean, if we're talking about multicultural diversity and things like that, I mean, I'm thinking he's a Native American. But you know, I mean, with these dolls, you know, you can make them be whoever you want them to be. But in my world, he's a Native American because I just feel he reminds me of back in the 70s, there was a Super Friends cartoon. For all of you my age that might remember Super Friends, or maybe like in the 90s, there was Superpowers collection, and there was a character called Apache Chief. So he reminds me of Apache Chief from Super Friends, from Saturday morning cartoons. If you remember that cartoon and you remember Apache Chief, comment below. I'm just curious to see who was in my age demographic. People have likened her to Miley Cyrus. I'm not a huge Miley Cyrus fan, so my mind doesn't go there with this girl. I don't know who she looks more like, but she's just as her own person to me. At first, I thought I wouldn't like that flocking, that flocked shaved side, because we saw it with the we saw it with Sean in the first wave. And I'm seeing, like, obviously there's like a lot of direction going with dolls' hairs with like the flocking and stuff. So this is kind of like the style of the moment, and I thought I'd be over it and sick of it. But I do like it, because obviously if it wasn't this way, it would just be long platinum blonde hair that we saw with Victoria. So I'm glad it's a little bit different. Wouldn't mind seeing maybe like a redhead or a Tishan model coming up with red hair. I mean, like natural red, not like this red. I mean, I think this is pretty, but I kind of wish that she had been maybe like more keeping like a little Kim look, like maybe blonde with highlights, or like a chestnut, or like a dark blonde with lighter highlights. Like that would have been cuter than like red. I like crazy hair colors with the extra dolls, but for some reason I'm not digging like super different hair colors on the looks. I wanted to be more like, you know, more real. I don't know. So these are the 3 that we have for wave 2 of the looks. If you guys have any questions, ask below. I'll be more than happy to answer anything I might know. And so we will see you soon with another video. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we're coming up on Christmas, so if you're like me, you probably have to start shopping. Anyway, so we'll see you out there. Have a great day.